Good afternoon from Grandjean, Idaho. That's right, Grandjean. And I had never heard of Grandjean until about 10 days ago. But now that I've been here, it's a place I'll never forget. And I'm going to share it with you. I'm at the Grandjean campground. And about 10 days ago, I was camping not too far from here, up by Stanley, Idaho. And a good friend of mine told me that I should check out Grandjean. And here I am. I'm camping at Grandjean, and I'll tell you a little bit more about getting in here. But first I want to share with you what's right alongside my campsite. I am at campsite number 14, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's about 30 campsites at this campground, and there's no shortage of dispersed camping all through the area. But this creek goes down to the Payette River, P-A-Y-E-T-T-E. Look at this. And you know, it looks like, I don't know, I would assume that somebody put those rocks in there at some point in time. I can't imagine that they're there naturally, but anyway, so let's go, and I'm gonna do a quick tour, because I know there's probably a lot of people like myself that have never heard of Grandjean, and then when they do hear of it, they find themselves thinking, how easy is it to get in here? How nice is it? So this is one of many different beautiful campsites. I pulled in here last night, and yesterday was Labor Day, and so there's only 2 other campers in the campground that I've seen, and one of them told me that yesterday morning or over the weekend this place was packed. So look at this spot here. Beautiful, beautiful spot. You see, I'm kind of nestled in some ponderosa pines, and I've got my generator going, and I've got my Starlink satellite. Just fabulous. Having that Starlink satellite, without that, I would never have been able to come and camp here such as I am now. I would have been able to, but there is no cell service. There is no cell service, no internet, nothing like that. So anyway, this is this campground. Hopefully I'll be able to just go on my bike and bring you along for a little tour. Other than pulling in yesterday, I have not been through the campground. So we'll see if I can't take you along. Whoa, I'm in the wrong gear, and I can't really change gears while I'm holding the camera. But boy, it's beautiful. Really, really is. Very, very nice. And the campsites are just very well laid out. I'm gonna get off the bike and walk for a little bit. There's a nice pull-through campsite. So they all have picnic tables, and they have pit toilets, as you can see right here, and they're very, very well maintained. I was pleasantly surprised. Look at these beautiful trees. I'm pretty sure these are called ponderosa pines, and the bark is just very distinguishable. Look at that. Boy, and well, there are some other campers in here. I see somebody that has to be what seems like an Airstream camper just up ahead. Boy, very, very nice. Nice shaded spots. There's campsite number 20. Campsite 21. If you really want to feel like you're in the forest, boy, that would be a nice campsite right there. Wonderful. Now there's actually quite a few cars up here, and I'm guessing that the reason that there might be so many cars is because there is a trailhead that goes along the creek, and it climbs. We're at about 5,400 feet right now, but there is a trailhead that will take you up to some absolutely stunning alpine lakes. And it would be my guess that a lot of these cars are probably people that are hiking in, and I'll be darned if, look at that, backpacker parking. So these are people that have come in and just they've parked their rig, and they've gone off hiking, backpacking into the wilderness. So look at this. Here's the campground host. Isn't that something? These people live up here all year, and I don't know if they've got Starlink satellite or not, but they said they have a propane tank. They're not up here all year, I'm sure. Maybe they are, who knows. Look, they've got the American flag out. So I wonder if Amazon delivers up here. That would be something, wouldn't it? All right, so I'm not going to go too far up into the parking area. It's a beautiful day today. Temperature's probably, oh, if I had to guess, temperature's probably in the low 70s, maybe the mid 70s. Oh, but boy, it really is. It really is beautiful. All right, let's go, and I'll get back on the bike and show you the rest of the campground. No, I don't have my unicycle. Last time I tried to do a campground tour on my unicycle, I ended up in the hospital, literally. I had pulled the hamstring on my right leg. Boy, folks, this is beautiful. So I came in last night. I got a late start out of my home town of Eagle, Idaho, outside of Boise, and I was trying to beat the sundown coming in, and this road, the Grandjean road, comes off of highway, I think it's 21, if I'm not mistaken, on the way to Stanley. And well, here it is right here. So this is the loop. That's the road that I came in on, but it's a 7-mile dirt road, and when you're hauling a trailer, you just don't know what to I'm trying to navigate my way here around here, but when you're coming down a dirt road like that with a camper, and you don't know how narrow it is, you don't know how steep it is, you know, none of that stuff, but it can be pretty intimidating or scary. So look at $20 a night here, and they've got all the information, particularly bear country. don't surprise bears, make noise, hike during daylight hours. Odor attracts bears. Okay, well, I guess I probably should shower more than once a week then. But keep a clean camp. You know, dogs antagonize bears. But very nice. So you just grab your envelope there and put it in the bin, kind of like the honor system, so to speak. So I actually see one other camper tucked away over there in the woods. You know, I think I tried to find a video. Look at this. And they're just tucked out. That's space number 2. It's a rather nice space. Very nice. I've seen bear signs quite a bit when I'm camping around in Idaho. But knock on wood, I haven't come across any bears yet. So kind of going downhill a little bit, so I'm trying to keep a steady hand. But boy, this campground is just about empty. And it's interesting that you come up here on a weekend. Excuse the bumping, but you come up here on a weekend and this place will just be filled. Again, here's space number 7 right here. But you come up during the week and it's just about empty. There's a few people here. This van, these campers just up here on the right were kind enough to help me back my camper in yesterday. They're from California, but originally they're from the Czech Republic, over by my former stomping grounds of Budapest. So they've got a nice little Mercedes camper van right there. Oh, and here are some other campers that are just coming in, as I kind of put my get off the bike here. But it's beautiful. That's a whole family coming in to do some camping. Look at that. They got 2 little ones with them. So that's the loop, folks. My campsite is just around the bend right over here. But here's some folks. They decided the campsite number, I think 11 is the one that they're in. They decided that's the one that caught their eye. But I'm going to take a walk down and show you the river down here. Oh, they've got a whole family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got five little ones with them. Wow, they've got I wonder if they'll be making s'mores tonight around the campfire. So let's see if I can find my way down to the river and show you just how beautiful it is. I mean, it is really, really gorgeous. Now, in addition to doing a video here of the campground, I'm going to go over and visit the lodge. We've got an actual lodge here, a Sawtooth Lodge, and I will find my way over to the lodge. But and then they actually have I think it's a Sacagawea hot springs, where there's hot water coming out of the side of the mountain, and people over the years have formed different pools, and they form different pools and then they mix the water coming down the river. Will you look at that? They mix the water coming down the river with the hot springs, and there you have your natural hot springs that Idaho is quite famous for. And just over there, there's the creek. There's the creek that's running alongside my campsite. But boy, it's just beautiful. Look at this. I can only wonder if there's fish in this river. I can't imagine that there's not. But who knows? You know, maybe there are. Maybe I'll go and try my hand at some fishing. So anyway, there's your walk and talk, or ride and I don't know what word rhymes with ride, but here's your tour of the Grandjean campground here in beautiful, beautiful Idaho. Have a great day.